before we get into this video with some awesome Cyberpunk action, I have a couple of announcements that I want to make. Number one, as you guys have probably already realized, I now have a camera. So you're not going to stare at my ugly face in the corner of one of my videos from now on. I hope you're happy. Number two, I also got a new microphone, which you probably also already noticed. So hopefully now the mic quality doesn't sound like an effing potato stuffed inside of a bagpipe in front of an effing fan. And number three, me, Silly, and Lan have just launched a brand new YouTube channel titled The Attempters. The link will be in the description. This video is going to mainly consist of probably gaming videos. Are going to be with all of us in it, and with like POVs switching between. In the beginning, it might not be just that, but it'll work its way to it. But anyway, with all that out of the way, let's just jump right into some Cyberpunk.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Netrunners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
Why, hello everybody, and welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. This is a game that a lot of people, including me, have been waiting for a very long time. But it's finally here, so let's just go into this. I'm really effing so. Hey, Choomba. Alright, well, I guess we can just go right in. I'm a pretty normal guy, so take normal. Select V's life paths and events. Other content is going to be different depending on your choice. Nomad, you can scrap yards. Planet has its perks. Honestly, we're getting a little freedom. See, if you want us in the trees, you gotta live in them. Gangs, pictures, dolls, small-time pictures. You were raised by them all. You are the often. It takes the weak to serve the strong. The only law in life is easy. You have to get to break. If you leave the corporate world with their lives, it will so stacks. You've been there, bent the world, looked at secrets, and weaponized information. You know what? Go with I like how my face, dude, this music is bumping, but I gotta effing dude, this music be bumping, dude. Hang on, give me a second. Hang on, I need to hang on. Holy. Okay, there we go. Good Lord Almighty, that music was loud. Alright, let's do Street Kid.
I'm V.
I'm
V.
Yeah, V. Here. Let's go with that. Color, just stick with that. Color will do blue eyebrows, sure. Blue, I got blue eyebrows. Just stick with the I guess gray. Nose. You know? Cyberware. You'd be like, oh my god, that looks effing sick. I think I'm gonna go with... Let's do... I think I'm gonna go with this one. Or no, let's do this one. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't really give a dumb. Well, you know, let's just go. Okay, let's choose the core attributes to begin with. So we have body temperature, raw physical power addition to allowing you to force open doors. You level body starting from 3. We'll add 5 health points. Add 3 stamina points. Increase damage with fist and gorilla arms. Increase damage with melee weapons. Increase movement penalty. Let's just put intelligence to make proficiency. I'm pretty stupid, so we'll get that to 4. Reflexes. Okay, determine maneuverability. You're increasing your movement speed. Leveling reflex as well. Crit chance. Mantis blades. That sounds pretty cool. So yeah, technical ability. Your technical know-how to unlock doors and use tech weapons. Which are armed by 5%. And cool. Cool determines your resilience, composure, and effectiveness when operating from stealth. It's a little cool, Will. Stealth? Who the fudge needs stealth, mate? Ain't nobody got time for that. So begins your story in Night City. Alright. My name's V. Oh, god dang it. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know, I have hands? What?
A little anesthesia.
Hey, that's me. Set, broken nose, or...
With the pain and you'll be set. Do it, Joe. Oh, motherfucker. Everything chill, mano?
Some bastard tried to mug me. I handled it.
Oh, local guy?
You really think somebody local will try to mug me, Pepe?
No.
Listen, V. I got a problem. Serious this time.
It's got that it means it's got an effing infinity gauntlet. Spit it out, buddy.
Come on, spin it. What is it now?
It's, Kirk. I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. And he don't joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserved a hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
I'll talk to Kirk.
I'll talk to Kirk. But then you're gonna owe me one.
Welcome to Cyberpunk. First time in Night City, because touch you to the turtles and learn more about the basic mechanics of the game. Or if you're already experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. To the database, blah 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 blah.
He's so good.
You're saving my life, V.
Lacks direction.
Truly.
Demons walk with him. They tear
Okay,
at
I
his
know how to
soul.
walk. Good.
But I'll tell him you're
Take people to figure that out. I want to look around this place. We got people have been hitting it hard over here. We got I'm not even gonna attempt to read that.
He was 2 bottles of Sense on short last delivery. No, that ain't possible.
Yeah, we got effing Gallica on flipping crack over here. We got Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we got if the Internet Dinosaur game we required internet. Sick, and I like your hair, buddy. Dude, Burrito XXL, heck yeah. I want a burrito XXL. Alright, well. I guess we'll go speak to Kirk.
I was at the hospital today. Javi's got some broken ribs, but praise Jesus, the bullet didn't hit any organs.
What happened?
A police manhunt. They were chasing some dealers.
Was that one of
So
them?
he had it coming, eh?
He was just
Okay, let's
standing
go. Oh, here we go.
Standing,
What's up, buddy?
there.
You got your
Anything
effing firework,
he told me
some
he'd
wallpaper
never
around it, and some really flippin' cool glasses.
Hey, Kirk. Want to talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
Pepe asked me to talk you up.
What, he too shy to hand over the Yetis himself? Tell him I don't bite. Not yet.
Alright, oh. Big Joe. Kirk. What's the deal?
What's your problem?
It's been kind of a break.
Cut him some slack, will you? You'll pay. Just need some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you?
Yeah.
You borrow Eddie's, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge. You suggesting I let a flaky cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No, you let him off because it's me asking.
Huh. You know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I
The
need to
biz.
know what I get out of it.
I'll owe you one. You avoid trouble, buddy.
Know what, Kirk? I sometimes get the impression you forget you aren't from around here. Pop into Haywood for the occasional visit, sure. But you live far, far away in Pacifica.
What are you getting at?
Getting at, you're probably needing to think before you start something with the local Sun.
I'm open to other options.
Straight name sheet. And what?
Cream ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Uh-huh, and 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
Not sure I can pull that off. I do this and the debt's paid.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared.
Of course! I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even toss in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. Soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
Car security. How do I get around it? Who owned this ride? And your man?
And your man Rick?
Trust him like my own brother.
I doubt you have one. Who owned this ride?
Who's the owner?
Just an Arasaka suit from across the water. Spews cash out of every hole in his body.
And his name?
How would I know? Why would I care? It's a hot item and I know where to find it.
This man's chowing down on this Polygon burger that is apparently infinite.
Plan sounds shaky as fuck.
Oh, how so?
Sounds like you're looking for a sucker.
This ain't no setup fee. Heard you got a good head. Maybe we help each other make a few eddies.
Alright. Now, I bought that security, though.
How am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorizations.
The foot is on your flipping
Skeleton
glasses.
key for all Rayfields in the city. Come on, Kirk. Even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith.
Lord.
So, we all agreed then.
You better keep your word, buddy.
Best keep your word, Kirk.
Easy, V. Job's gonna pad your wallet too, you know? Head to Ember's in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you. You two will hit it off.
I don't know
Luck
why.
out there. We'll be in touch.
I don't know why. But something give me the suspicion that I shouldn't trust this guy. I mean, look at him. You don't trust anybody with hair like that. Drugs. I like how drugs is its own category. This game kind of reminds me of Dying Light already, which is a very good sign because that game was an absolute masterpiece. Quad Racer. It's in there. Have in. That's computer, bud. Alright, well,
I'll believe it when I see it.
here we go.
Malone ain't getting a bell fight. Bullshit. Cabron is best in his weight class.
Why does everybody who's effing building have been red mohawks?
You'll see.
Fat ass motherfucker.
What? Hey, why do I see no goddamn lemons, no goddamn limes?
They're in there,
for sure.
Alright, well, that's your guys' problem. I'm gonna go to Fib and Embers, and I'm fast as fudge, boy. That is a flipping huge candle.
Cybernetic God comes to devour its children. Talk to the people in Santo. Tell them to be ready.
Yes, Padre.
Well, who do we have here?
So,
We? Long time. Didn't know you were around.
it would haven't changed a bit.
Yep. No place like home.
You haven't changed a bit.
Sebastian Ibarra. Haven't changed a smidge.
No one calls me by my name anymore. Almost forgotten how it sounds.
How are things, Padre?
The same. Haywood. Nothing ever changes here. I'd rather hear about you.
Got back a few weeks ago, buddy.
Back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See, you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on my plate.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's
Why,
go.
hello everybody, this is VoiceOver Joseph here. At this point, my mic audio, or my mic in general, decided that I didn't want to work anymore. So, VoiceOver Joseph will be commentating the rest of this episode from now on. My mic, I think someone got unplugged, so
So where to?
this is just
Glenn,
this is
drop
what
me off
the
at
commentary is going to be now. Me
Front door?
talking over the rest of this
Take the
video.
ramp back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
Enjoy.
You heard it, Marcus.
Enjoy VoiceOver Joseph commentating the rest of this video.
Your return to NC has been good. Busy already?
2 years gone by, not much has changed.
You know Haywood. It has strong roots. Never watered by the same blood. Now, tell me about you.
I pick up something here and there. Nothing major. But I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, Atlanta didn't turn out like you expected, huh?
I went through with that. Oh, I
As
can't
you
even
can
remember.
see, I'm
Can't even
back.
remember my own effing
Been better
my
there,
own
would've
effing
left.
decisions.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
I'm gonna let you guys just listen to this cutscene. I'm not gonna talk over much, or I'm gonna try not to talk over much. Oh, and here we have these people. Who've been aiming effing gun at us, and
Stop the
we
car.
get pulled over. And
What's going on?
Business. You carrying?
And here we have them in Mad Max coming up the effing car.
Sebastian Ibarra. Looks like it's my lucky day.
We got a whole effing copperhead
Settle our
helmet here.
biz Once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen. Done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be?
You got any idea who you're talking to?
Well, Patty, What's it gonna be?
One more fucking word.
Stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here.
I mean,
and
get him,
capable
V.
of even less.
Get him.
Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please.
So now we got that encounter done with. I remember jack crap about what happens next. So, yeah, enjoy this driving scene from now on.
I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still haven't given. So many of the little shits left around here. Their spines go soft when they look down a barrel.
Who was that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Alright, well, now we have a nice Sunday drive.
Pull up here. Right here. I'll just drop down below.
Here, before you go.
This means use up a credit card.
Your number.
Could be useful.
Or even tarot card is
Maybe we
what
can
I
also
called it.
work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre.
Alright, well, get out the
Gotta
car
go.
here.
So go with God.
And I've been just yeeting myself off over that bridge and just land on the flipping dumpster. I flipping love that part. And this guy acts surprised, even though I'm pretty sure that he's probably seen that every single day of the week. Here I go. I said a joke here, but you can't even hear it because my mic audio is not working, so don't worry about that. Now we just run through the Enjoy vending machine and Crow Manticore. Put in the elevator, and down we go. And Kirk calls. It feels weird watching my own video.
V?
And you can't see the effing flipping Kirk because my flipping face cam's covering it.
Rick's one of the good guys. You'll
And right there, I accidentally skipped the flipping dialogue because I was trying to figure out a crouch button and I hit C, which is just the skip ahead button. So you can appreciate my stupidity for skipping out on that little piece of dialogue there. Here I go back to that. And I apologize for this laggy footage. It just doesn't appreciate this. And here I made a joke about this car looking like Bumblebee, but
Yeah.
you got Rick.
Something I can
What's up,
help you
Rick?
with.
Freaking Rick Astley.
You Rick?
Yep. You with Kirk?
Yep.
Camera's blind. You got 20
And
minutes.
just like that. And now we got pulling up some of these cars. I think made mention how that car isn't even straight. It's just we're so weird commentating on my own video here, but
Kirk.
there's the
See the ride.
looks like effing Batmobile. I just realized, kinda. It looks like effing Batmobile.
Let's take this piece of wonder
And
tech
it
for
just-
a whirl.
You're a man of little
And it
faith.
just pops up like that.
See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell
Look
you
at
where
those
to
effing
go.
doors, dude. It's like I've been Goldwing on effing steroids. And look at the effing dashboard in this thing, dude. Looks so sick.
Looks like this will be a cool breeze.
I mean, it says little error thing here, and then Mans comes over.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Easy.
Nothing personal, compa. Just biz. Rayfield's mine.
What, man? Never heard of thieves' honor? Finders keepers? I was first.
Listen, only one of two ways to do this. Friendly or fucked up. Either way, the ending's the same. I'm taking the car.
What are you doing?
Chingados?
And the cop car glitches through the effing wall there. I don't know if you saw that, but the cop car just decides to not work.
You're under arrest.
And
Hands where I can see him. Nice and slow.
On the ground, motherfuckers, now!
yep, then get out of the car, slide on the floor. And yeah.
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stintz. Been a while, huh?
Inspector Stintz.
And I've been Detective Tap over here.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too.
Wait, you know, you're a talkative pig.
Come on, spit it out. I'm
How
waiting.
about that? The pig that chatters.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right.
You know F all about me, buddy.
Rat got your tongue?
You know, fuck all about me.
Truth hurts, huh? Just watch your tone.
Neither am I. That's what I say. It just feels weird talking about my own video when I can't hear my own voice because I didn't effing record it, so I don't even truly remember what I say here.
And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves?
Fuck,
Ordinary
he's here.
street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no
I
time
just realized
to
the guy on the
justify or
right.
play it on an
The fucking big
investigation.
hunch guy. I never realized that guy before.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff legs broken so this trash doesn't flow.
You heard him.
Oh, that's not very good. And then I get smacked in the face by some belt-up guitar. Or some like flipping like those little like snap-on like watches. And then we've been tossed on the flipping side of the street.
Honestly, for a sec there, things looked iffy. Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Stint's my man.
Nah, Stintz wouldn't do us like that.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm. He's Hayward born, bred, and grown like us. Hates suits as much as you do. Did what he had to do. That's it.
Look at my knuckles.
If I had come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
I'm like you had it worked anyway.
Nah, come on. Job was toxic from the start. Even Kabuki under-the-counter magic can't get around an alarm like that. Should've known I'd have the PD on my ass.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie
V.
Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El Cabro's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on. Let's go have some lunch.
I like this man just puts the effing gun on my head and then he just flipping
like that?
hands me the lunch.
barrel in my
And I don't know what the
skull
fuck
not
I'm
so
doing
long
right
ago.
here. I'm just
You help my
doing some weird
homies.
yoga. I don't know what the
Okay
fuck I'm
in
doing
my
with my
No
webcam
harm, no
there.
foul.
None at all.
Getting one of my good feelings.
About what?
About us.
I just realized that guy should have been hair looks like flipping nuke going off.
Come on. I'm fucking
Alright, well,
starved.
Okay. Food
let's
it
get
is.
food.
Let's go.
And then the screen comes to black.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
And then right here we steal the guy's suitcase and punch him in the face. Get Padre. Get that key card. Get a nice car. Yeah.
The greater the risk, the
Meet
bigger
that
the
guy.
bounty, kids. Or so they
Chase
say.
this guy, beat him
But
into a
you can only
dumpster, get off of the
imagine
dance
live
floor.
for so long. The faster you live, the faster you
Again,
burn
they're
out.
having some
And you
fights,
don't
kick
get
him
a
in the flipping
bullet to
chest,
the
knock him
brain
out,
first.
lose a tooth. Get a gun, smack that guy in the face.
NC's Legends.
That book just
Know
fades
where
into
you'll find
existence.
most of 'em?
We get a gun, a lot of guns,
Graveyard.
and then we shoot some people, toss that guy, put the gun at his head,
Matters not where you're from.
and
Matters not where you start. What matters here is
we
the
just
walk
relaxing
you walk.
next to the mirror with our weird potato head shirt.
City. The
We got a
city
big
of
arsenal here, got a
dreams.
gun. And now we actually can do something.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably
And
crawling.
half a year
up the
later
hill
in
of the
Japantown.
connector. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Little dick training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in
And
VR?
tutorial,
Sure.
shove that
Why
in
the
them
hell
flipping
not?
temples, like it's having super hot. We going into where you insert chip into the brain.
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
Glitches forward. We in the flipping cybernet. That probably is where we are in the flipping cybernet.
This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and
Here we
hone
have
your reflexes.
then
The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on
yeah,
the
Mr.
battlefield.
Mustard Head over here.
I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy
Then Mustard
networks.
Head. And then glitches away. And then T-Bug arrives.
Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jar heads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move,
They've been
move, move!
just how they treat you in the army.
Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground.
Combat basics.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know,
This
little
part.
warm-up.
We get the pistol. We got the flipping loaf. Flipping loaf of bread. Honestly, the animation in this game really flipping surprised me of how good the animations are in this game and how open world it is as well. Quick target practice
Yeah,
there.
I think you find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
We got targets that move at 1 mile per hour. Probably less than that.
Not bad.
And then we got a big,
But it's more
bigger
realistic
gun.
if the target's packed
Flipping
nice.
Ajax. Off-brand AK as they call it.
Quit standing around and take cover.
And you hit C to crash. So C was the crash point like before, but it was just because I was doing effing stuff. C, that guy shoot his bullets at the thing that I'm definitely not behind. My aim got really bad there for a sec. Don't just ignore the fact that my aim is suck. Just ignore that.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator. to patch
And
yourself
look
up.
at this guy. He flippin' put his effing face cam in front of the health bar so that you can't see it. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. For the well, I already recorded the next episode, so that's gonna hit the face cam. Gonna be seen in the next spot. So, I apologize for the flippin' face cam placement in the first two episodes of the series, but in the next episode, I'm gonna probably move it to like below the menu map. But for the first episode, I'm gonna have to bear with not being able to see the health bar. Sorry about that. And like I said, my aim is kind of trash, so I take a lot of hits here. Like, look at that! Like all the effing mag, and then here I go to settings to turn down the volume because it was really effing loud. And then I hit that guy, gotta reload again. I guess I'm behind the cover. Hit him, miss a lot of shots because my aim is trash. Okay, there we go. And then we just get out of that multiverse right here. Well, not out of it, but out of that one.
Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
There we go. Going into the hacking. And going right here. we got this part. This part was me reading a lot of crap. Because I didn't know what the fudge was going on in this bit. And also, I didn't realize that when you hack stuff, the game goes in slow-mo. But I'm reading a lot of crap here. I figure out that I just am kind of dumb.
This training module will teach you how to apply technological tools to combat, work a little hack magic on the screen.
Yeah, so then we do this, we'll go like Hitman style. Then I read the thing in the top left that you can't see because my face cam's over it. Absolute professional over here. Absolute professional. Then okay, there we go. Now I finally figured that out. And then here I spent 5 minutes not realizing that when you go in the hack thing, it slows down time. So that thing, it doesn't take that long, but because I'm in the slow down time world, it takes 27 flipping years. And I just have to sit through another 20 seconds of this because my flipping idiot face is another flipping going into hack mode or scan mode, or the fuck you want to call it, slows down time. So I'm just sitting here holding the effing tab key like an effing clown. And nope, and there we go. Now I finally realized that slows down time. And then I jump down here. Then here I'm like, how the fuck do I get over there? And then I realized that I can jump down. Then I crouch and break this man's neck. And I break his neck, but more like smack his neck, really. But grab him the flippin' choke and just go spit him up and dead up. Smack him in the back of the head.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork, especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body
so here
and hide it somewhere.
Pick up this body Hitman style. Get him on my shoulder. I read that a little bit. Chuck him in the cooler. Yeet or dumpster, or the fudge it is. Same thing. Now.
Okay. Now try to take him down in one.
And then we flippin' grab this man by the flippin' throat. Flippin' smash his flippin' brain on the cooler, and then toss him in it. And you can just see his blood right there. I love that.
Think you're ready to try hacking some
here we go. And now I actually have to do something here, which is I'm not used to actually having to be useful. Here, I can hack that camera. I'm in the camera mode. I read that for a little bit. Then I see there are 2 guards right here. Then and then I can breach protocol things. Just reading. This is just me reading that bottom left, and then I do the breach protocol here, which I have to figure out how the fuck you do this. Which at first is confused everyone crapping me, but when you realize it's not really that hard to do these things. You gotta just click the buttons. You click that one, and then you click that one, and then you click that one, and then you click that one. It's not even rocket science, Joseph. You just click the thing. There we go. Flippin' clown over here. And then I do the detonate. Make this man's whole body just explode. Make him do a flippin' stanky leg, and then he just goes Kapuya Kasha. And then he jumps down there.
See? Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders. In true
Yep,
military
that was me there. My brain went dumb there.
Militech's algorithms put you on a
Then
decent run. Got additional modules if you want
here
to
I sit there, listen to this girl talking.
But remember, the street's not going to give you any hints or second
And it actually is because it's a video game. So next I go to the stealth. Now, one thing that you will notice right here is that I suck at stealth in any game. I'm more the go in and blast people's brains out kind of guy, not a stealth guy, as you'll very quickly notice in the next episode of this game. So Here I'm just scanning on these guys. Then I'm reading the bottom left thing to tag. Using my optical side aware. I have to stare at the guy for a couple of seconds. And then I realize what that does. And now I can see him through walls. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta scan the rest of these guys probably. So now I scan the rest of them. Or tag the rest of them, I guess. And then I tag that guy. There we go. And then I am like, whoa, what happened? And then I'm like, how do I get down there? And then the flipping thing opens. And then I crouch down, got my flipping hands from my face, all stealthy like. And then I just sneak right down over here. Sneak past all these guards. And then right here, I'm like, oh, is he gonna see me? Oh no, he gonna see me. And then I'm like, oh no, he doesn't see me. And then I'm like, oh, how do I get through here? He's gonna see me. So then I sit there for a couple of minutes, like, oh, what the fuck did I do here? He's gonna see me if I walk through there. What do I do? What do I do? And then I'm like, oh, is there anything I can hack? And then I'm like, oh, nope, it doesn't look like it. I've been very small brain over here. Doesn't know about anything. Here I try to hit the hacking. No, I can't do that. So now I'm just sitting here with my flippin' finger up my, and just, I know what the fuck was we doing. I'm walking back and forth. I'm like, how do I get around this guy? And then I'm just like, what if I just walk through? Is he gonna see me? Oh, and there we go, he doesn't. And then I read this thing: when you enter enemies line of sight, blah 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 blah. And then I sneak back over there.
Nice.
Now at this point, I find it reasonable that I need to snap this guy's neck for whatever reason. So I contemplate it there, and then I'm like, oh, if I go over here, he's gonna see me if I go up the stairs. And then I'm like, oh, gotta grab this guy's up and throat. But because of that, I had to stand up, and then it take forever to realize what button I have to press. And then that guy's like, oh, he's gonna go investigate, but then he's gonna find the corpse. So then I gotta pick up the body, and then they see me, and then I try to make a run for it, and it automatically resets me because I got spotted. So now I redo it. I'll try and not be dumb this time, because that's just what I am. That you offended a lot. I'm just kind of dumb. Then that thing comes up again. And then I realized there's no true point to having to cut that guy's neck. I probably could have done it if I didn't have to having single slowest reaction time in the history of reaction times. I just kind of grabbed that guy's throat for a couple of minutes. And then, so I could have just done that the first time, but then I'm too dumb for that. I don't get paid for that, so I just thought that being dumb was the answer there, which it normally isn't. But according to my brain, it is.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
And then I tag the camera, and then I flip in, walk around over here, just kind of walk around for a little bit, try to read that bottom left thing a little bit. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta just walk through here, and then just book it, because it says that doesn't detect me. And then T-Bug is literally getting mad at me for how long I'm taking here.
Just stand on the platform. Alright, some advanced combat.
And now we do advanced combat. This is where things really start to get fun in this game. With advanced combat techniques.
Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat. Take him down, but careful.
And then I'm like, how the fuck do I get down there? Like, and then I'm looking around like, how the fuck do I get down there? And then I realized that there's not effing window panel there, because I'm effing flipping idiot. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sneak up on him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And then I him grab his throat, and he's like, nah. And then I'm like reading this thing in the bottom left. And then I'm just sitting there for a little bit, reading it. There we goes.
Okay, that'll do. Now maybe we find someone closer
And then I
to your
just
weight class.
wait here. Oh, and here he is. And now I read that bottom thing. Then I punch this guy in the face. And then the blue flipping paintball goo comes off of him. I'm punching him. I miss. Oh, there we go. I miss again. I really suck at hitting, apparently, because I was dodging every single attack that I was hitting. And then I read that left thing on the left. Oh, and then, and then that thing, strong attack, so what? And then I'm gonna do that, and then I flipping misclick, and then I flipping backhand this guy at the bottom. And then I read that thing, got my stamina, and then blah 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 blah. And then I punch this man's brain, and then it's like always blocking.
Let's
So
bump things
then
up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
and then I punch him a couple times. And then I'm like, oh, only strong attack. Let me get block his stance. Oh, so then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna punch this man's face, and he breaks his block. Then I punch him a little bit, and then it's like, oh, now I gotta block. Right click, punch, bunk. He kicks me, but blocking this guy. You're blocking his stance. Brave, blah 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 blah. Reading, and then I accidentally counter his attack there without even knowing that I was doing that. And then I get pushed here, and then most reason I try to move, and then I'm just dancing around, and he's not hitting me, punches me, then he finally hits me. And they just dance around a little bit more. Waiting for me to remember. Now I was waiting for him to have him hit me again. So then you do this thing. There he goes. And then I accidentally counter that one as well. Because I'm an effing idiot. And then now go wait for him to have him hit me again. And there we go. Finally. Then he finally did it. And now this about countering an enemy attack. Right here. Just blah blah blah. Block it as soon as I hit you. And then I block it. Punch him in the face. And then he dances around a little bit, then I block a little early because he's been winds it a lot, and then I get it, and then I punch him in the face. And now I gotta dodge.
I like that.
Dodge that. And then it's kind of funny because he hits me there, but it's still counted that I dodge it, which is kind of weird even though he hit me. So I'm just not gonna mention that. And then he just falls over to the ground for no reason. He just trips on himself in shoelace. And then I walk up to him, punch this man's, or dodge this man, and then I punch him a lot, and then he already dies. Which was pretty easy. And now I get this flipping katana, flipping shadow warrior up in this. The flipping, I just got a flipping giant flipping banana peel in my hand. I mean, it looks like just a giant effing banana. Like the bottom part is like the peel, and then the sharp part is like the actual like inner side of the banana. And then right there, I got him stabbed in the flipping crotch. And then I cut this man in two. Right here, I try to counter, but for some reason, those attacks aren't hitting. For some reason. And then I get hit again, and then it's like I know to end this man's life.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
And here, on my microphone, even though it wasn't even working, so there's no point to do that. And now I just sit here waiting for I read that. And then I get an AK. He shoots gun in the face once again. Trash aim, as always. Reloading while getting shot at. Trash aim again. Reloading again. And then I switch weapons to my pistol. And then I miss every single bullet there. And then I miss a lot of bullets there as well. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get killed. So then I'm just hopping around to get to my health bar here. I use my inhaler to get some health. And then I chop this man's a little bit. I don't even know my health after there because I can't even see my own health bar. Then I chop this man's up, and then I come over to this man's, try to counter his attacks. For some reason they aren't even hitting, so I'm just like then I accidentally with the AK, and then I charge up my attack, and then I chop him in two, and then I miss, and then I hit him, and then he finally dies.
Good stuff.
Good Lord Almighty. It took me flipping long enough. Good Lord Almighty. I was only just watching this that I realized how effing long that took me. How many shots I missed there. And now I flipping go to the effing door, and then I make a joke about how this awesome cybernetic flipping multiverse is all mechanical and stuff, and has a regular effing door. Yeah, you're not funny. Past me, you're not funny. And then I get through this, and then I'm finally back in here. And then right here, Jackie actually does stuff, and then I pick the other option, and I'll let you guys listen to this.
Any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Then,
let's do this.
And then we get out the car, close the door, and then
Elevator.
Get out here. And then I get the achievement called the Fool, because that's what I am, just a fool. Fool in disguise. And then, again, this elevator. And then I sit here for a little minute, not knowing how the fucking elevator works. I'm like, oh, how do I hit the button? How do I hit the button? How do I hit the button? Where's let me hit the button? What? And then I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. And then I get called from T-Bug.
Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
And then...
Bug,
and then I...
could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
And then Jackie does that. Well, she's not wrong. Feminine gesture. And then I just over there for a little bit, and then the door opens, and I'm like, oh. And then Jackie's like having dual pistols. And then I grabbed over the fudge that is. I grabbed the bounce back. Injector.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside.
And then Feminine frames drop. I get a Feminine scratch card.
It's not too late. Oh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry.
And then I wave her inside.
Try hacking the door.
I pull out my effing gun on this random lady. And then I gotta hack this door. And I'm like, how the fuck do I do it? Or what do I do? 'Cause it's in front of me. I know, and then I just hit this thing. My slow brain doesn't do things that fast. And then he's like low profile, even though he's been standing up fully. And then I have him smash the effing box. And over here, I'm like, oh, what's that? So I'm like gonna get an ashtray over here.
Fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
And then I investigate.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups.
Yep,
Not
there
our
we
lucky
go.
gal. Let's keep looking.
And then we open up this door, and I'm like, how do I hack this thing? And then I'm like, and then I accidentally open up in TeamSpeak, and then I'm like, how do I hack the door? It's not letting me hack the door. Why can I not hack the door? Blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, I'm trying to hack the door. It's not let me hack the door. And then I'm like, oh, what do I do? And then I read that, and then I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And then I realized the door, and then I realized the door was already open, and because I'm an idiot. Because I'm just that dumb. And then I see this guy, and then I accidentally pause the game. And what happens here is that my game gets bugged. The scanner thing is not permanently on the machine. I'm not holding tab right now, but the scanner is on. I think because I opened the door while I was on the scanner. So right here, what I do is that I try to fix it. I can't fix it; it just stays on. And then I go to settings. I try to change the different controls. I try to change the Forbidden Analysis mode, keybind, see if that fixes it. But I didn't want to really change it. I didn't know what to change it to, so I was just like, and then I just sit there, and then I apply, and then it still has it, and then I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I can't do anything because that's really funny. Because when you look at anything in the analysis mode, it goes up in slow mo, and I don't think that you can even kill them in the slow mo, or in the analysis mode. So I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? I can't kill them. I can't do anything about it. So then I hit the distract thing. And then I save my game. And then I load my save game to hope that fixes it. So here I load my save game. I load it, and then I go through this loading screen. Sit here for a little bit. Just waiting. you know, just waiting. Look at this awesome flipping loading screen. While crouch, you can move silently. Yeah, no flipping crap game. And then I fix it, and then I come back, and then I smash this flipping guy's head on the effing on the cooler and put him in. Then I make a joke about Jackie saying that. And then I try to figure out the flipping controls here. And then I grab another map stock there. And then I grab the scalpel.
More bodies incoming. They're almost on.
And then I sit here, and then I don't effing know how the fudge to do it. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do here? And then I'm like, oh, let's distract the enemies with the ceiling fan. And I'm like, oh, that's how we're gonna do something, isn't it? So then I sit here for a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go kill that guy while he's over there. I'm so smart. And then I walk around this corner. Then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go kill this guy over there. I'm so smart. And then I reboot his optics. Then the man goes blind. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go kill him. I'm gonna get him. And there was that. There's two guys right there. I didn't know they were there. That were there before. And then I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Even though the game is literally telling me what to effing do here, so it's telling me to walk across there and go hide from scavengers. So now I go over here finally, and then I finally realize that's what I'm supposed to do. Wait for them to walk across. And then I sneeze. And then I grab the explosive analysis thing. And then I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like, do I kill him? So then what I do is, then Jackie just chills over there apparently. Then I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, my brain. I thought I was leaving him in big brain here, but I'm not. Then I have him reboot this man's optics. That way he'll be blind. He's going to the effing thing, and then he's blind. And then I'm like, oh, and then I'm gonna go kill this guy. And then it bugs. Even though I technically kill him, the game says it didn't. For some reason, it just bugged a little bit there. So I'm like, are you alive? Are you dead? I think that she's technically supposed to be dead. Even though the game doesn't think that she's dead, apparently. So I'm just like, what do I do? I'm like, I'm gonna hide this body over here in the cooler. Well, she's just kind of standing there. I think that technically she's dead, but she's just, I can't do anything with her. So I then just dump her body dump that guy's body in the thing. And then I'm like, how do I get your body? And then I think punch her. And then they spot me. So then what I do is then I load my game again because I didn't want to lose the whole sneaky approach because of the effing game bug. So then I load my save game again. It's just now I realize how effing retarded I am while I was playing this, and just how slow I was like doing things and crap. So here I get this guy's neck, smash him against the cooler, put him in the thing. I grab the Mac stock. I look around a little bit. I look on this computer screen. I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I make a joke how it looks like from the 1980s. And then I grab this. He said we're used to then side effects. And then open up this, and then I read this whole thing. And then I'm like, oh my god, there's a lot of reading here to do. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta read this. So then I read through this whole entire effing thing. I'm probably gonna just cut this here, or cut through this. I don't think that's gonna. Well, maybe I'll show it, but I did read this out loud. But I, you know, my mic audio isn't working, so I'm just gonna. I don't feel like reading this again, so I'm just gonna let you guys read this. Yeah, it's something about how cyberware can be dangerous if you don't do it right, or if you don't get it by the right person, or if you have very rare like symptoms to it or something like that. Blah 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 blah. And it's just like, oh, we can replace organs with cybernetic enhancements and stuff like that. and then it's just all about how people can experience these like symptoms to cybernetic enhancements. So yeah, and then I read this a little bit, blah blah blah, psychological effects, blah blah blah, implant over dependence, blah 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 blah. And then yeah, look if I've been. I actually was also looking at this. I've been at my webcam how much I move around. Like I'm like swaying back and forth. I'm like rolling in my chair. Like, just doing a bunch of random crap. I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just dumb. I'm being dumb, me, which is always. Then I listen to this guy. Oh, I don't listen to anybody. Not really. I'm just listening to myself, I guess. I've been listening to myself in my own head, and just sitting here, and they just relax. And I mean, I'm relaxing right now, kind of, but just listen to idiot me read this slower than a effing flipping snail, flipping an effing race, and then I finally finished reading it. And then I grab the suitcase.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
And then I go over here. And now I actually know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I grab the explosives analysis again. I grab the cactus shoes. I grab the frag grenades. And then I just sit here. I move my head really close to my mic here. Then if I'm jamming out to this music, I'll let them walk across. And then I try to wait. Well, I'll wait here, but then I slowly walk over there. Jackie just sits back there, and then Sonic gets up to it. Then I try to wait a second, but before hitting the kill button, and then I just literally break that guy's spinal cord. I literally crack that guy's effing face into a effing pulp. I steal his scrap. I grab their guns. I pick up this guy's body. I yeet it into the cooler. And then I grab this guy's body, and then I'm like, this thing must be able to carry like unlimited stuff or whatever. And then I'm like, and then I realize that I can't. So then I chuck it back on the ground, and then I splatter this guy's kneecaps on the floor. At first, I thought that his legs were through the effing floor, and then I realized that I would just tuck it behind him. But I straight up broke that guy's kneecaps when I placed him down. So that was pretty funny. That was prime comedy there. And then this guy's just completely oblivious that his friends have not come back yet. Then I grab all this crap. And then this guy spots me right here, and then I just go for the Rambo here because I don't feel like starting this. So then I use my crap aim to my advantage. I'm not sure if I have an advantage, but and then I reload, and then I go bang bang bang, missing all my shots, having a really slow reaction time. This is why I don't play FPS games, because I have such a slow reaction time. And then I chuck a frag grenade over there, and then he goes kablooey. And this is why I don't play FPS games, because I have this reaction time I can turn on acid. And then I realize that this guy's still alive, and then I just go over to him and whack him back in the head. And then I inhale, or I stab myself there. I miss every single shot again. And then I take... Then my health bar, you can't see it, but it's like half right now, I believe, if I can remember correctly. And then I steal this stuff, and then apparently those guys don't realize that all their friends are dead. Well, maybe they do, I don't know. And then I reboot his optics. I make sure that he can't see, and then I jump through this window. And then Jackie just absolutely carries the team now, and just blasts this man's brains out. I'm like, what do I do? And then I'm looking at the door. And then Jackie absolutely blazed that guy's brains out on the effing carpet. Carrying the team. And then I jump through this window. And then I get stuck on the window. And then I jump through. And then I grab this guy's with an LMG. Because I can. I search this locker. I get the combat shirt to take the guy's frags. And then there's another note here. The day that the tower fell. And then I contemplate reading this or not, because it's so much. And then I read all this. Once again, just reading. There's a lot of these. In the second episode, I started to realize how many of these effing little, like, documents and stuff like that there are in the game. There's one literally around every single effing corner in this game. So, in the second episode, you will realize that, I don't actually read them all. I just get tired of having to read them because there's so effing many of them. So I just kind of stopped reading them. I've already recorded the second episode of this game. Mainly because I feel like playing this game again, because this game was actually a lot of fun to play. So I'm just kind of sitting here reading this document, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just reading things. Yeah, if you want to read this, then just, I guess, read it. The easiest way to read this is to read it. It's been big brain right now. But yeah, just doing things. Reading things, doing things, reading the final part of this thing now. I think I don't actually know how far I am into reading this right now. I'm just judging by the fact that I scrolled all the way down to the bottom, then I'm probably near the end of reading it. Oh, there we go. I finally finished reading it. Then I take the woven Strilby. I take the Euro dollars. Go through here. I bang on my fist for no good reason. And then there's the bodies in the bathtub. Then I check. And then I'm waiting for Jackie to finish his voice lines before I check the thing. And then if someone can translate that in the comments, that'd be great, because I do not know Spanish. If that's even Spanish, I don't even know. Then I take her out of the ice tub.
About to find out.
Then I chicken. And then I take the weird wire out of my effing hand and open up her biomonitor panel. I was trying to read this, and then I couldn't be bothered because it was moving too fast. So.
Drama should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is Tom's.
Letting these guys talk. I want to try and.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's feeding the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Just pull that from the chip out of her face.
Assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
And then make it to a cost 196 or 180.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
And then I like how we were just leaving her in the ice for this whole entire time. And then I get a system malfunction.
B, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
And then if someone yeets it over to me, then I just inject it right in your effing body.
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
And I pick her up. I'm not entirely sure how she's still alive. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. Realistically, if she was how long that she's been in that effing ice tub, she would most definitely have been frostbite. Flipping, you probably would be dead because she doesn't. I'm not sure if her head was below the water or not. There's no way that she was still alive realistically right now. And also, this was not 3 minutes. This was like a whole 2 seconds. So, and then I'm like, what do I do? And then I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of the area. And then I wait for the people to walk out of their things and their effing Among Us costumes. Or also like it's like a mixture of like a stormtrooper and an Among Us guy. I am having a stroke right now. I cannot read, and then I place on the thing, and then I get pushed backwards, and then I sit here, and this part was really effing laggy. For some reason I don't really know why. So I go to my settings to try and fix some of the lag. I go to graphics, and then I also over here I changed my FOV, and I'm like, should I do that? And then I'm like, yeah, I should do that. And then I'm like, should I do that? And then I'm like, should I do that? Should I do that? And then I'm like, and then I think about it for a little while, and then I'm like, yeah, we do that. And then I scroll through this crap, looking for this thing. I was like trying to comprehend what these things were saying. My brain is a high intellect for that, and then I turned all these ultras down to high. And then I'm like, sure. And then I close this, and then it ends up freezing for a second, and then it gets loaded. And then I accidentally step forward a little bit, and then I get shocked for a second. Apparently, if you step an inch forward, then you get shocked. Then I look at this.
Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over.
And then I go over here.
See you in the near future.
And then I look around this place, and I'm like, is there anything else to find?
Mind if I borrow your wheels?
And then Jackie goes on to, I think, spiel.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Then I get the cars, I get the all that crap. And then again, the elevator.
Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
And then I get the phone, hit T. And I call this guy.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. That's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Alright, then that gets finished, and then I level up to level 2 in street cred.
Gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
And then I grab this thing. And then I look around. Then I get in the car. And then I make a comment on how the corridor was absolutely silent. Make absolutely no noise. And then I thought my game audio was stuck there for a second, but it wasn't. It was just that corridor was silent. And then I tracked the flipping gig. And then I make a joke how we have the lockdown to end, how we're all waiting for that right now. prime, absolutely prime comedy there for me. If you could hear this, you would be so laughing. You'd be laughing so hard. If you could hear the original audio from this, so hard, and I mean so hard. And then
City like any
go over here.
Just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city.
I'll let you guys listen to this.
Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
And then we gotta kind of just sit in this car ride for a little bit.
Starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or? Oh, fucking knew it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Hello.
And then these guys are here.
Not one tiny bit.
And then we had to use my gun in a flipping car, which I knew was a sign and a half. Then I pop out of the flipping car, and then I shoot these guys with my absolutely atrocious aim. Once again, like I told you, my aim was absolutely atrocious. I'm missing every single shot. I'm barely hitting them, and then I finally kill them. And then we make the turn. And then we just go over on the Evan walk there, and then another van comes in, and then I miss every single shot once again. Then I gotta reload again, and then I absolutely blast this man's, and then he explodes in the van, and then I get back in.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
And then we get over, and then we get over the bridge, and then there's a little cutscene here. I'll let you guys enjoy this. Or am I thinking of something else? Oh nope, there is. Okay. Well, enjoy this little bit here.
Damn. Pulling out all the stops.
And then she comes up to the window.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe. But he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last.
Then she's like, I'll let you pass.
Okay. On your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Then we go through. We back up in. Zipping. Go down the 11th Street in my 6th Fault. And then I answer this thing.
When am I not nice?
Always.
Always? I'm always never
And then I mentioned
nice.
how I put an effing gun to my head. Absolute prime comedy again. And then we drive through this place. Just cruising down the road. And then these people. And then people getting. And then these people get absolutely wrecked by these people. They come in and they absolutely just blast them into the smithereens. They then just came in and absolutely blew people to effing smithereens here.
Dogs out there, though. Just a midday snack for 'em. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Then we go through, driving through. Listening to do some sick beats in here. And it's like you can skip the ride, and I'm like, nah, I can just skip the ride. I thought about it, and then I'm just right here. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on my webcam. I do some weird crap in the webcam. I don't know, but
What about
and
you?
here we are.
How likely to make it back to Haywood now?
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
No. They'll go back. And then we go up through here at I think snails, speed of snails. And then I make a joke how that guy looks the effing guy flipping. I forget the name of the show. I think it's called Mulan. The flipping guy from Evan, the little dragon guy from Mulan. And then I'm like,
I will. Ahí luego.
and then I'm like, it looks like if the little guy from Mulan head exploded. It's again prime comedy.
Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness
And then I
accounts point to
will listen to this for a good bit.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping your deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness, a golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm, speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access, and they will pay any price in exchange for a chance at this so-called immortality.
Well, that is true that Arasaka Corp has specifically limited access to the relic in order.
Your promise is a lie, an evil lie, motivated by greed and... Now that is rich. Hey, excuse me? False promises, greed, a lust for power. Why, sounds an awful lot like a church. What? How dare you?
And then I make a slight giggle there.
Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh? Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth
And he's like,
any
huh?
happier for it? You claim that this relic gives eternal life. But all I see is an eternity of suffering. Rather than say goodbye, we haunt ourselves with their voices, their presence. What do you folks think? Who holds the truth? Is it Ms. Lee or maybe Reverend Culver? That is up to you. Send Culver or Lee to 7892 to cast your vote and enter your name for a chance to win tickets to this year's playoff. Until next time, Night City.
Then it just cuts out there. Then I finally realized that I can actually leave this apartment building. And then I'm like, oh. And then I finally realized I can actually leave the effing elevator. But We got that, and then I walk down over here,
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
and then that's them talking about that. Then I go to my apartment, and then I make a chat about how I can go behind the TV screens and crap and stuff like that. And then I sit here, and then do that, and then I do the outro, as you can see in the top left. Just basic crap, basic outro-ness. Yeah, cringe. And then yeah, and then I save, and then I quit. Well, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one.